Talking about Anthony Hopkins and his estrangement has caused a little bit of a stir. And a lot of people have a lot of opinions. Let's talk about them. The 5 things I learned from the comments that I'm going to explore are these 5 here. Starting at number 1, I really wish that I could create exactly the same post and see if all the people justifying the way that he talks about his estrangement would still be justifying it if it was the random bloke from down the street. If he is toxic, and I don't know if he is, he ain't gonna act it every day, is he? Because he has to hide it. And toxic people tend to be the experts at getting you to like them. Number 2, lots of people asking me, who the fuck am I to judge? There was one person in the comment who said, you're all judgmental sausages. And I thought, decent insult, I like that. But ultimately, he was judging everybody in the comments by calling them judgmental sausages. There is some irony in that. Anthony Hopkins has released a memoir. He was talking in an interview promoting that memoir. I am absolutely down with the monetization of your story by putting it in a memoir, but you are literally putting it out there and asking people to judge you. Number 3, I'll never stop being fascinated by how many people hear that somebody's been horrible and go straight to telling the victim that they need to forgive. What type of person would want the victim to forgive before they search for accountability from an abuser? Number 4, lots of people talk about how he's been sober for a number of years. I'm involved in people in sobriety. I'm 13 and a half years sober myself, and some of the biggest dickheads I've ever met have got long-term sobriety. I also got sober in AA, and if you want to get sober yourself, I would tell you to go to AA. But it also has some absolute dickheads in it. There are dickheads in every space. Just because a space is good and nice, generally speaking, it doesn't mean that there aren't dickheads in there. How many times can I say dickheads in one video? I don't know, but I'm going for a record. Number 5, I wanted to take as much time on this one as I can, because it's the one that pisses me off the most. Autism might be able to explain a person sounding blunt. It might explain people missing emotional cues. It might explain struggling to read the room. It might explain appearing detached in delivery. And it could perhaps explain finding emotional conflict overwhelming. Doesn't always struggle with those things, does he? Watch him talk about his sobriety and he is emotionally there. Interestingly, he can do emotions really well when he's talking about himself. What autism can't explain is decades-long estrangement without curiosity. It can't explain dismissing your own child's pain. It can't explain mocking their emotional response. It can't explain spiritualizing the harm you caused someone. Autism can't explain the hurt you've caused someone else being turned into some moral celebration of yourself. And I can't find anywhere that tells me that autism means that you portray yourself as the enlightened one. You're implying that autistic people can't be accountable, empathetic, or capable of repair. Anyway, I'm fascinated by all the comments across social media, and I love a good 2 and 8, I'm not gonna lie. I know that estrangement is complex. I know that there's lots of different variables that we need to think about. I also know what accountability looks like, and I'm yet to see it in him. Sorry, Anthony.